What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, we got to talk about some pretty big potential Scream 7 filming news, and it's when the movie is actually going to film. Funny enough, I recorded a video with those Scream 6, the script that came out, Scream 3. Look out for that tomorrow. So if you're wondering, Alex, are you going to talk about the script changes of 6 or Scream 3's uncut version? Tomorrow morning-ish, I'll have a video ready for that. So let's go over it. It's kind of short but sweet, and we'll try to figure out when the movie could come out. This is all, though, I think, under the umbrella that it starts when they assume it's going to start. And, you know, for the longest time we've been talking, they can have some stuff done behind the scenes. I'm sure they did get some things lined up before the strikes, but if there's anything else that needs to be ironed out before the movie films, you know, you got to wait for the strikes to end, then you do it. So while, you know, we're not that far away, I guess, from the potential filming dates, the longer the strike goes, if it goes until like Christmas, right, everything gets pushed by however many months. But this, I would say, overall is a pretty good sign. So let's read what is going on here. And this comes from Kay Carpenter, who says, according to Production Weekly, Scream 7 will be filming in the first quarter of 2024 with a wrap-up date of April 19th, 2024. It's said to be filming in Montreal again with the working title of Blackbird. And so, like I said, very short but sweet. So, you know, end of April, you give it, what do you want to give it, 2.5 months? It's not super specific as to obviously where it starts, but the first quarter of the year would be January, February, March, right? Somewhere in that range. And if you're going to take 2.5, 3 months, if it ends in mid-April, then you got to start the thing in at least mid-February, right? To even just give yourself 2 months. So again, this is all assuming that they could do this thing probably in the beginning of February. Now, it would certainly make the springtime very, very exciting. Scream 6 being over the summer, Scream 5 being in the late summer and then the early fall. So we've kind of had all different parts of the year that us kind of diehards, you know, have been scouring the internet to see what's going on. It will be pretty cool, you know, if they're filming it in that springtime. And then I guess following that along, when could the movie come out? Well, to me, it's almost as simple as just adding about 6 or so months. So I want to say October. Now you think about it, May, June, July, August, September, October. I mean, that is 6 months from April. I think that lines up well. October, I would say primarily because of Halloween season. Obviously, Scream 5, right, was going to be that December, pushed to January. So, and Scream movies in the past have obviously been December too. So I don't think they're uncomfortable releasing it probably whenever. You probably don't want to release it like over the summer, you know, like July, August period. August kind of has that idea that like that's where you throw kind of all your movies. Same thing with January, but again, Scream 5 did it, and that was definitely not that example, right? Sometimes bad movies or movies you want to kind of just get out there, you put in January, they don't do very well or whatever. Number one, Scream 5 did it. There's been, I think, Megan did it this past year or whenever it was. So there's been plenty of examples where that's not the case. But I think they'd be willing to go whenever. October just kind of lines up. And with the same thing that we've done with Scream 5 when they finished filming, Scream 6 when they finished filming. Obviously, we got that 5, 6 or so month window. It seems like it takes them that long to throw the thing together. Scream 5, they waited even long. They waited very, very long, right? That movie was done way ahead of time. Scream 6, it seemed like that was obviously the average length. So that's what I'm thinking. If they can get this thing done, filming, when they say, you know, in the Production Weekly, then I think you're looking at Halloween season, October of 2024. I think you're seeing Scream 7 in theaters. So let's all cross our fingers, because ultimately, if the strikes continue, and again, we don't know, and that's something like I'd love to be like a fly on the wall to kind of like see what the answers are there. What is done versus what needs to be done, right? Because if it's like a month's work that needs to be done, well, even if the strike goes till December, then you have January, then you could be filming in February. But say it's like 3 months' time of work that they have to do, and you can't do it until, say, December. Well, now everything's pushed a couple months, then filming starts late, then the movie. But as we've talked about, I mean, I think if you can, and I think, didn't I predict that like a few weeks back, right? If the thing can film in early 2024, spring, then it could come out at the latest. You probably get it December of 2024, right? Before 2025. Worst case scenario, it comes out in early 2025, how Scream 5 did, and Scream 6 obviously being March, right? So I think that's probably the worst case scenario, and that's if the strike, I would say, goes on forever. So it's obviously something we'll have to monitor, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.